Welcome to Star News Channel. I'm Sophia, and today we have some hot and trending news to share with you. Golden shines brighter than dynamite. A new era in the Billboard Hot 100. When the Billboard Hot 100 was updated this week, few expected history to be rewritten so dramatically. Golden, the breakout track from Netflix's animated feature K-pop Demon Hunters, claimed the top position for a fourth consecutive week. With this milestone, the song not only cemented its dominance on the global stage but also surpassed the long-standing record of BTS's trailblazing anthem Dynamite. The achievement signals a seismic shift in the balance of K-pop influence, stirring excitement, pride, and debate among fans and industry observers alike. The rise of Golden is as cinematic as the film it belongs to. Released as part of the soundtrack, the track was initially regarded as a promotional piece designed to amplify the film's futuristic narrative. Yet almost instantly, it became something much larger than a movie tie-in. Its addictive chorus, layered production, and universal appeal propelled it into streaming charts across continents. Within days, it was embraced not just by K-pop loyalists but also by casual listeners who might have only a passing familiarity with the genre. The track's sweeping success demonstrates the growing power of cross-media collaborations where cinema and music converge to craft cultural phenomena. To fully appreciate the magnitude of this accomplishment, one must revisit the legacy of Dynamite. When BTS released that song in 2020, it was more than just a single. It was a cultural reset, an anthem that arrived at a time when the world was struggling with uncertainty and isolation. Dynamite became the first song by a Korean act to top the Billboard Hot 100, setting off a chain reaction that lifted K-pop to unprecedented heights. It broke language barriers with its English lyrics, ignited fandoms worldwide, and became a soundtrack of resilience. For years, its reign seemed untouchable, a standard by which all future K-pop releases would be measured. Yet the arrival of Golden illustrates how the industry never stands still. Unlike Dynamite, which leaned on BTS's immense global fanbase, Golden has thrived on a different formula. The track harnessed cinematic storytelling, connecting with listeners through the visual universe of K-pop Demon Hunters. It was amplified by Netflix's worldwide reach, enabling instant access across 190 countries. The synergy between streaming platforms, social media challenges, and fan-driven campaigns turned Golden into an unstoppable force. This approach signals the future of music marketing, where songs are no longer confined to albums or concert tour but become multi-platform experiences. Fans have played a decisive role in this success. Across Twitter, TikTok, and fan forums, hashtags celebrating Golden's triumph trended for days. Some hailed it as the dawn of a new chapter, celebrating how K-pop continues to evolve beyond traditional group structures. Others, particularly longtime BTS supporters, expressed bittersweet emotions. While proud to see K-pop dominating global charts, many confessed to feeling nostalgic about Dynamite's golden era, rather than diminishing BTS's legacy. However, the rise of Golden adds a new layer of richness to the story of Korean music's expansion. It proves that the genre is no longer reliant on a single act but has matured into a diverse ecosystem. Industry insiders are already analyzing what Golden means for the future. Record labels see it as validation of soundtrack power, where carefully curated songs tied to films or series can rival and even surpass standalone singles. Executives at streaming platforms view it as evidence that international audiences crave content that blurs the line between cinema and music. Meanwhile, critics highlight the artistry behind the track. Golden blends electronic beats with soaring vocals, offering a balance between familiarity and innovation. It does not attempt to mimic BTS but instead carves its own identity, which might explain its resonance with both dedicated fans and newcomers. What makes Golden particularly significant is its ability to bridge generations of listeners. Older fans who first discover K-pop through BTS or Girls' Generation find echoes of the genre's earlier energy, while younger fans appreciate its sleek, futuristic production. The track's universal theme of perseverance resonates across cultures, much like Dynamite did 5 years ago. But whereas Dynamite felt like a burst of joy in troubled times, Golden carries an undercurrent of determination, a reminder that success is built through persistence as much as inspiration. The cultural symbolism cannot be ignored. For years, BTS has been the torchbearer of K-pop on the world stage, often shouldering immense expectations. Golden's success does not diminish that legacy but rather spreads the responsibility. It suggests that K-pop has grown beyond a single group or fandom. The genre now stands as a global movement, capable of producing hits from unexpected corners and mediums. For BTS, this development may even be liberating. With military service and individual projects occupying their schedules, the group can take pride in knowing they helped build a foundation strong enough to support new triumphs. Reactions from Hollywood and the broader music industry further underline Golden's impact. Major producers have praised its sophisticated structure, noting that it rivals the polish of top Western pop releases. Film executives are equally thrilled, recognizing that the song's success has elevated K-pop demon hunters from an animated project to a cultural event. There is already speculation that Golden could become a perennial awards contender, with potential recognition at the Grammys or even the Oscars if its soundtrack credentials are spotlighted. As Golden continues its Billboard run, questions arise about longevity. Will it sustain its momentum beyond a few weeks, or will it fade as quickly as it arrived? Analysts point to its current trajectory as evidence that the song has staying power. Radio play has expanded, streaming numbers remain robust, and fan engagement shows no sign of slowing. Even skeptics can see that Golden has tapped into something special, a rare convergence of timing, artistry, and cultural appetite. Ultimately, Golden's ascension over Dynamite is not a story of replacement but of progression. It demonstrates that K-pop is not a monolith but a living, breathing genre capable of reinvention. Dynamite opened the doors, proving that Korean artists could compete at the highest level in the global music market. Golden walks through those doors with confidence, showing a new